So how did we design a game for productivity? Well, our first step was to gather expertise. And we needed two types of expertise. The first was expertise in the problem we were trying to solve. As a team in Office, we felt pretty good, pretty comfortable that we understood Office. And we had a lot of data about how people were using Office. So we felt pretty good there. But the second type of expertise that we know we needed was in game design. As it turned out, designing a game is a lot different than designing other types of software, and we didn't want it to turn out just like Word. And unfortunately, Office doesn't often hire people for their game design expertise. But Microsoft does. So we headed down the road to the brilliant game designers in Microsoft Game Studios, and they were only too excited to see what we could do together. Secretly, I think they just wanted to get their hands in the Office code base, but it was a win-win for both teams. So the first thing that our game design mentors told us to do was to brainstorm broadly. We had a rather abstract vision of creating a game that makes people more productive, and we didn't want to narrow down and pick one idea or one solution immediately. In fact, we spent 6 weeks staying right there, having no idea what we were going to do, but creating hundreds and hundreds of paper prototypes. Instead of getting buried in all of these different, these piles of paper, all these different ideas, we needed to start making decisions about what was going to work and what wasn't going to work. And to do that, we had to take it to the users themselves, because only the user knows best. So we ran almost all of our prototypes by users. And since we had hundreds of prototypes, we had to do this every day. One of my coworkers had a cowbell, for some reason, in the office, and so we took to ringing the cowbell through the halls of our office building to call people to our game room and try out the latest ideas of the day. And those unfortunate people who didn't live within earshot of the daily cowbell got a virtual cowbell over email. So we pulled people from across Microsoft to come and try out our ideas. And we did something called playtesting with them, which is quite simply having them play through the game on our paper prototypes. And we wanted to learn 3 things. First is, does the user understand the UI? We'd point to the points graph or to the progress bar, and we would see if the user understood our high-level design. Were we on the right track there? Then second, what would the user do? We would have them say, we would tell them, click on what you would click on, and we'd have the next screen right there ready to lay down and see how they progress through the game.